What's up guys, welcome back. Today we're looking at a fun bourbon. This is 1792. All right, this is 1792 Small Batch. 1792 got its name from the day that Kentucky became a state, which was June 1st, 1792. So this is their small batch bourbon. It is a high rye blend, so they have a large amount of rye grains in their mash. Of course, it's a bourbon, so it has to be at least 51% corn. Then they select from a couple barrels. The master distiller blends them together and creates 1792 Small Batch. This comes at 46.85%, so it is a little bit hot, but let's check it out. Ooh, that is rich. That's a rich nose. You definitely notice the corn right off the bat. The corn, the grains, it's got a little bit of that rye spice in there. Definitely kind of some peanut butter as well, like some peanut flavors, but it's not real peanut brittly like Jack Daniels or some Tennessee whiskeys. It's like peanut caramel, but they don't mix into peanut brittle. It's like they stay very separate. Definitely some vanilla tones in there and maybe a little touch of like a darker fruit, like a cherry, maybe blackberry, but I think more on the cherry side. It's almost like cherry and grape. That's nice though. There's a little bit of earthy tones in there too. That's a really sophisticated, bold punch. There's a lot going on there. You get everything from those earthy tones, mixes in with that corn, which starts to mix in with that like peanut and vanilla flavors, and then a little touch of kind of fruity cherry in there. So it very much stays along with what the nose has, but there's a lot of complexity in there. If you want a good like sipping bourbon that's kind of robust as well, this one's pretty good. A good cocktail for this, you could honestly sip this neat or on the rocks, but Michael Rizzo commented asking me if I have tried an old fashioned using an orange liqueur. So I decided to do that here, but instead of using triple sec, I decided to use Grand Marnier because it has a cognac base. And so I figured those raisiny grape flavors would go along with that grape cherry profile of this whiskey and make an old fashioned with that. So let's check this one out. Ooh, you get the nice orange zest on top with that kind of old-fashioned flavor on the nose. Oh, that is so orange forward. That's delicious though. Yeah, the Grand Marnier does work. It makes the cherry and grape really go into like cherry and raisin, like a darker flavor than just kind of, because grape's a little bit of a lighter flavor and then raisin is a little deeper and sweeter. It still lets the bourbon shine really well, but it just brings out kind of an orange citrusiness, and then you get that cherry kind of raisin flavor in there that also kind of goes along with the vanilla in there too. Thank you, Michael Rizzo, for the suggestion. This was really good. A good price point for 1792 small batch. I would say if you can get a bottle for around $30, you're looking at a pretty good deal, especially for the price. I think it's definitely, it could be a really good gift too. I remember a couple years ago, I saw it at Costco. You could buy an entire barrel and it was like 2,500 bucks or something. And I was like, wow, they're selling actual barrels, and I had never heard of the company before. And then I kept seeing it everywhere and I was like, what is this 1792? So I'm glad I got to check it out, give it a try. That's a pretty good bourbon, especially if you just want something that's like easy to buy and good to sip on and it looks really classy. Great buy. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hit that like button, share this video with your friends, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace. On to the next one. Ooh.